Um, hey you two, I thought we could play some Telnet games together. You know, I was just gonna make a quick video about this, reviewing some Telnet games. If you don't know what Telnet is, it's pretty much just like an alternative for SSH. So we're gonna go into some servers and play some games, I guess. Obviously, I'm sure all of you have heard about this one, the Star Wars it's not really a game, it's more or less a movie. I've already seen this, but there's a few haven't played yet, so. It says enable IPv6. I don't have that enabled currently, but that doesn't really matter, I guess. Episode 4, A New Hope. It is a period of civil war. Rebel spaceships striking from a hidden base have won their first victory against the evil Galactic Empire. During the battle, rebel spies managed to steal secret plans to the Empire's ultimate weapon, the Death Star, an armored space station with enough power to destroy an entire planet. Pursued by the Empire's sinister agents, Princess Leia races home aboard her starship, and I can't read the rest of that. I wonder when this was made. I know people have told me this is really old, but I'm just hearing about this now. I just heard about this today. So stormtroopers and that's kind of cool. Alright, so I guess for the next one, we'll do this. There was a Nyan Cat one I was going to play, but I guess the server doesn't work anymore, so I'll just connect to this one. It's, I haven't actually played this one, so this is going to be a new thing. Welcome to Aardwolf MUD. Players currently online, 231. So this is like an online game, I guess. Let's type in my name. Not usable. Okay, this section will determine whether or not you see colors while playing Aardwolf. If you see color and you want to use color, enter Y, otherwise N. I really don't know. I guess Scion. Oh my god. I don't know what the heck I'm doing. Okay, so I guess I have some reading to do. Maj. High-powered spellcasting class. Many offensive spells work, but weak is an unarmed and weapon-based combat. Pure warrior, pure fighting machine. Warriors thrive on combat, but cannot master the subtlety of thieves or the magical talents of mages. Thief, masters of potion and treachery. The thieves are a secretive class. The thieves' mastery or darker magics makes them a deadly enemy. Ranger, the protectors of the realm. Excellent fighters that can also draw magical powers from the forces of nature. PSI, mystical spellcasting class about which little is known. I can't read that. Magical ability comes from within. Paladin, noble warriors that pride honor and justice above all else. Skilled in combat and holy magic, but completely master neither. Cleric, spellcasting class more based upon defensive and healing magics. Combat skill more effective than mages, but weaker combat spells. Choose your class wisely. It has to last you 200 levels. You will be able to add additional classes or change your class later in the game. You can use help class name or mage, for example, for more information. Oh, okay. Okay. You know, I think I'll choose cleric. Actually, no, paladin. Oh, I guess I can't back up. Oh, okay. Subclass. Priest. While most classes focus on abilities of themselves and their allies or enemies, priests are more concerned with the well-being of the entire race. Harmer. Harmers are the evil priests of the realm, those who lost their way. Harmers specialize in shadow and dark magic, which they use to inflict pain upon all who cross their path. Oracle. Oracles are able to see deep into the meaning of many areas, which leave others confused. Oracles are able to predict the future and in some cases alter it. That sounds cool. Okay, Dark Elf, Diva, Dwarf, Elder Elf, Lizardman, and Shadow. Yeah, I don't really know. I guess magic's cool, so I'll choose this one. Your character's sex has no direct impact on gameplay, but some quests may interact with you differently based on sex, and of course, players will too. Okay. Entering an email address is completely optional. Please don't use a fake one. Okay. Well, I don't think I'll lose my password, so that was my famous last words right there. One last question. This will help the game customize some of your options based on your experience level with Aardwolf with some MUDs in general. Please choose the option that most closely represents your character. Little or no experience with MUDs. Experienced MUD player. Yeah, 1. Congratulations, you have completed character creation. You are about to enter the Aardwolf Academy where you will learn how to play Aardwolf. Even if you are an experienced Aardwolf player, it is worth your while to complete the Academy as the trainers. They will reward you with varied amounts of gold, equipment, experience, and quest points. You can exit the Academy at any time and return to your lessons later. You do not have to complete them all at once. If you are a visually impaired player, we have special help files. Okay. Wow, this is a longer video than I expected it to be. What is it? I think that this is more like an RPG kind of thing, isn't it? You feel your mace skill increase by 3 outside the Aardwolf Academy. Standing before the main entrance to the Aardwolf Academy, you can't help but notice the sheer scale of the structure. Many famous adventurers have passed through these gates before you, and many will follow. The mark you will leave on this realm is determined by your actions, by fate, by skill, and by chance. Type north to begin your journey. I don't... Brain fart there. Okay. The recruiter greets you warmly. The recruiter says, we are seeking new adventurers to list in the Academy. The recruiter says, our training prepares you for life outside the safety of the city and walls and introduces you to the aspects of our world that might otherwise miss. The recruiter says, the Academy rewards success and it is made worth your while to complete our training. The recruiter says, if you wish to join, please type enlist now. If you prefer to explore by yourself, prefer to return later. Okay. Yeah, okay, whatever. Enlist. Head north through the courtyard when you're ready to begin. Okay. Okay. Your first glimpse of the Academy courtyard leaves you with the impression of a grandeur and sartorial splendor. Trees dot on the courtyard, casting shade across the grass and flagstone paths. The path beneath your feet leads north around the gurgling fountain and south to the outside world. If you're new to the realm, you should head north to begin your lessons. Okay. So, we shall head north. Well, wait. There's east, south, and west, too. But let's just head north, I guess. Okay, a majestic fountain dominates the center of the academy courtyard. The flagstones surrounding the fountain reflect its rainbow hues and split in 4 directions. The academy rises majestically to the north, while the gates to the outside world lie directly south. The academy gardens lie both east and west for those who desire a peaceful stroll. Okay. Well, I don't know. I'm going to think about this for a second. Well, I'm kind of tired of, going north, so I guess we'll just go west. Okay, the flagstone path splits here, curving around a peaceful grass meadow. Students lounge on the grass, some studying their scrolls and lessons, and others napping or playing quiet games. The fountain gurgles restfully to the east, and a cool breeze winds through the water and over the glade. The academy rises majestically to the north, and the courtyard wall curves to the south, leading back to the gates. The gardens lie directly west, a tempting prospect for a pleasant stroll. You notice the gray moon falling out to the west. Okay. Well, then I guess I go west, right? The courtyard ends up in a small walkway heading west towards the scenic academy gardens. Many small animals can be seen playing along the walkway, and several students enjoy a relaxing stroll through the gardens. I don't know why, but I feel like this is going to go bad. There's just something suspicious about taking a peaceful stroll. Okay. Well, I guess I'll just go west, because it doesn't really imply where I should go. Okay, pathway around the academy. A path wends its way east and west here, the cool flagstones gleaming under your feet. The scenery begins to hint at the glory of gardens you're entering, flowers and bushes easing their ways back to the academy. In the distance, you see a small fountain bubbling, and the scent of flowers is redolent in the air. Well, might as well go east then. Pathway on Academy. The courtyard ends in a small walkway heading west towards the scenic Academy gardens. Many small animals can be seen playing along the walkway, and several students enjoy a relaxing stroll through the gardens. Okay. I guess I'm just... Is this about it? Really? We're just choosing where to go? No, there's only like 4 options. Right. I guess we're back to square one where we were. Well, that was interesting. I'll probably play some of this on my own time, but I think we should continue with the next game, which is Drug Wars. And I don't know what this is about either. Like I said, I've only played one game. So, okay. There are currently 45 mortals and 5 wizards online. Give me your name or choose one of the following. Oh, okay. I guess create a new character. Give a name to your character. I'm not very creative with names, as you can tell by my channel name. I'm not very creative. But, I don't know. I guess freaking Papa John. I did. There. Okay. Use the following commands. Races, list available races, hence, info, select. Oh man, like, I feel like I'm playing the terminal version of Final Fantasy. Okay. New one. Okay, I'll just, I'll pick one since I'm a beginner. Oh, I know what this is. These are MUDs, right? MUDs. I guess they're like RPGs, but a ranger or a necromancer or a mage. This is literally like the same thing as the last game. Was this made by the same person? Or is this what like all MUDs are? Okay, yeah, sure. I'll be a ranger. Well, usually in RPGs, I pick the smallest character, so I guess I'll go with Goblin then. Okay. A human skull with glowing red eyes floats in. Before you start to play, set a password with the password command. Okay. Obviously. Doing well so far. I need to go to east. So twice to the east, right? Okay, I guess this is just like the prologue. Oh no, this is the is this the chat room? But is this like, are these real people? Okay, I went twice east. There are 4. Okay, I don't know where to start reading. This is like, the text keeps moving. It's so confusing. I have no idea. Okay. This busy crossing of Vatican and Oriental avenues leads towards the infamous looming center's gate of the Church of All Gods. The road here is well traveled, and the cobbles have been worn smooth and flat by centuries of pious on their way into the church, which rises high in the western sky. To the east, the great halls of the Adventurers Guild can be seen. There are 4 obvious exits: north, east, south, and west. Right. There has to be... surrounded by a triangle of the most important architecture in Zombie City, this section of Oriental Avenue is one of the most traveled paths in the entire realm. To the south, the fabled Adventurers Guild stands tall and proud in all its gleaming marble splendor. North of here is the Royal Waldonia, one of the richest hotels in the land, and to the west is the Sacred Church of All Gods and Sinner's Gate. There are 4 obvious exits. Right. So I guess I will choose west. I don't... Okay. There are 4 obvious exits. Right. A dark man clad in a hood and crimson cloak. Buju takes a small pile of gold coins. Buju tells you, young Papa John, you do not yet carry my stone. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just Papa John, If you are ever lost, that stone will bring you back to me within the secure walls of Zombie City, so keep it safe. A small black stone appears in your hands in a flash of light. Buju tells you, should you be in need of any other assistance, I may be able to help you further. I can easily transport you to your guild, as well as offer a portal to a small killing fields for the very young. Buju... I guess that's Boohoo. I guess. Tells you, I will always be one east of the Church of All Gods, so come when you're in need of service, your wish is my command. A human skull with glowing red eyes floats in. Maybe pizza is not so nice, though. I feel like this is someone talking to me because I named myself Papa John. Okay. Ah, the city. I do love it here, though I miss the sands of my homeland. Have you seen Hetty? Her fortunes are true, and she has a heart of pure gold to sell those fine weapons to the new adventurers at such a price. Okay. How do I go on? Oh, this is the same... Oh my god, this is the same part where we left off, isn't it? I think I keep failing, and that's why it keeps, like, repeating or something. So I've already done that. Ah, here we go. This is the lobby of the Royal Waldonian Hotel. This is a spacious-looking room with 2 exits in it. The revolving glass door to the south leads back to the streets of Zombie City, and the large opening to the north, surrounded by marble pillars, leads to the room where the hotel checks in its visitors. This space is almost filled with items like armchairs and flower pots with exotic plants in them, but the designer of these premises have made sure that the passage from the outside to the check-in point is as spacious as possible. The real eye-catcher in here is that the fabulous-looking red plush carpet that leads right after the revolving door and ends at the check-in point. Every curve and corner in this room has been polished with devotion. It would be impossible to find dust or dirt from here. It is standards to which people have grown used to in the royal hotels. There are 2 obvious exits, north and out. Okay. And I failed. God. I'm so stupid. Okay. You know what? This is making me mad. Next game. Okay, so... Oh man, this one looks so cool. Dark Realms. What else do we have? There's two ones on this list that really stand out to me. Here, I'll pull this up for you. I'll give you the link to this website too. But like, there's 2 of these that really stand out. This one looks awesome, and so does this one down here. I feel like a lot of people have put a lot of time into this. But yeah, that's my 2 cents. Okay. I may just make a part 2 to this, actually. So we'll just we'll pick up next time. So thanks, guys.